Welcome to Rewind the Podcast. So, Blake.
Yeah. Can I start with this? Do I look better with or without the hat?
With.
Okay. I asked Raven, Gabe.
Oh, gosh, it's hot in here. Okay.
Okay.
So, Blake, have you seen the contestants for the new season of Dancing with the Stars?
Pummel Horse. My little boy Pummel Horse. My little
Wait,
cutie
who?
Pummel Horse. The guy from the Olympics, the cutie with the glasses.
Yes!
Yes, Pummel Horse.
What's his real name?
Pummel. Last name Horse.
First name Pummel, last name
I don't
Horse.
know.
What is his name?
It's Steven Nodorza. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gabe.
He's so cute.
He is so cute.
I cannot even handle it.
I wish he was gay so bad.
Is he not?
No.
Oh,
he's got a girlfriend.
Oh, go ahead,
Yes.
Pummel Horse.
And she is so fine. And I'm just like, dang.
How old is he?
He would clean
He
up.
looks like a baby, though.
You know, he would clean up really well of a weekend in Fire Island.
I don't know what that is.
It's a gay town.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. They have a thing called a dick dock.
Oh, I love TikToks.
No, a dick dock.
Oh. Dun, dun.
No, I'm not kidding.
Oh, really?
There is a pier
Nope.
called the Dick Dock.
Ew.
And if you go there at night, you hear waves, and you hear, oh.
Ew! Blake! Sick!
Hello to our new viewers. If you watched us recently, welcome to the show.
No, but I am really excited for fake girl. I forgot her name. I'm somebody.
I was like, you sound so excited.
I'm really excited for Phaedra. She
Yes.
looks great.
She looks great.
That's who I think I'm going to be rooting for.
She's got her. She's kind of on a redemption tour right now.
She is, and she should be. I think enough time has passed.
Yeah.
To where what she did was terrible.
Awful.
On Real Housewives of Atlanta, but like.
Well, even that seems forgivable because she's going back.
Yeah, so I mean, because Candy's gone.
Well, oh yeah. Well, Candy said she wouldn't shoot.
Yeah,
anymore,
so now that Candy's gone, they have the opportunity to bring her back.
Candy's on tour.
Which I think is a great addition to the cast. But I'm happy that she has her she's on her second wave.
She's just so. So I recently started watching Traders.
Yeah.
Obsessed with Traders.
Yeah.
And she was so memeable there. I didn't watch a ton of Real Housewives. Like I've seen it here and there, but
Yeah.
I always feel like the most memeable people that you see were like Candy, Nene, like those kind of girls. But Phaedra, man, she's
good TV.
Hilarious.
She's good TV.
And I'm interested to see, because you didn't watch Traders, right?
I kept up.
You kept up. Well, the thing is on the show, Phaedra, with all like the hard work activities, like where you got to get in the water or get muddy.
That's why.
She wasn't doing all that.
No.
And she would find a way to be just enough of like a that she didn't have to do it. So her dancing for 12 hours.
No, I think she's gonna kill it.
You think she?
Also, let me talk about these.
Okay.
So I was on, I know line, you know.
Yeah.
And we have a group chat situation.
Yeah.
We all be in there talking. These people constantly are putting like, let's audition for this game show in the group. All of them are physical and mental challenges. I said, why you niggas love physical and mental challenges so much? That is not what I'm trying to do.
So you wouldn't do like Survivor?
Hell no.
Okay, hold on. Let's go down the list real quick. Would you do
Survivor? The only survivors I know are these three right here. That's the only survivors I'm worried about.
Okay, so Survivor, no.
Hell no.
Big Brother.
Okay, they don't. What they be doing in there?
So it's kind of like Survivor. They live in but you have to live in the house.
I just don't
Cameras
want
on
to
you all
share
time.
a room with people.
Oh, well then there's like 7 shows we can knock out.
I want my own room.
So no Big Brother. Well, you'd have to keep winning head of household. We can't go into it right now.
Okay.
Would you do Traders? I think.
Do they get their own room?
I think so. Yeah.
Then yeah.
But you're also really good at lying.
Yeah.
So you could. Raven would be a fierce trader.
I think I would be a good trader.
I was trying to decide if I would be a good trader because I wear a lot of emotion on my face. But if I know someone really well, people who know me really well can spot instantly when I'm lying. People who don't know me, they're like, oh. But like if I lied to you, you'd be like,
you lying.
You're lying. And I'd be like, no, I'm not. I'm not a trader.
I have Sabrina Carpenter tickets.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I do. I actually don't, but it's okay.
Whatever.
So you would go on Traders.
Yeah.
Okay, but not like Ellen's Game of Games.
No.
Okay. Flavor of Love.
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. They're bringing it back.
Are they really?
No. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
so
let's
stupid.
move on.
Wait, I do want to talk about the little criminal girl who they let and be.
Anna Delvey. Anna Delvey had the that's for free. Had the ankle bracelet on and everything.
What the hell? hell don't you? First of all, why don't you have on those shoes?
Because I'm in my home.
I have on shoes.
Okay, and you could have worn better ones. Just kidding.
These were expensive.
Let me see. How much were they?
Like 100. I bought them in Paris, actually.
Oh, did you buy them in Paris?
I did.
Kind of looks like you bought them at the Five Below.
You would know. Anyway,
I would know because I frequent it. Because there's nothing wrong with a little
nothing
deal.
Wrong with Five Below. Anyway, how do you feel about her being able to be on the show?
I honestly don't care. I know people are like, "Oh my gosh, she was a criminal. She swindled people out of money." First of all, she swindled millionaires out of money.
That's true.
Which to me is funny because how you're so desperate to keep up with the Kardashians that you're going to give this lady money. It's the second time somebody tells me, "Can you Venmo me?" I'm looking at you like this.
Seriously.
So that being said, I really don't care. Also, Harvey Weinstein used to produce movies and TV and doing what he did to people. And this little girl can't be on Dancing with the Stars with an ankle bracelet? Eat my ass. What do you think?
Well.
You don't care, do you?
I don't.
Yeah.
But I do.
Okay, why?
Because I feel like because she's an attractive white woman, she gets to be a criminal and it's cute.
That is tea.
But anybody else don't get to be cute criminals. You be criminals at home.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Thank you. That also the fact that she I need to get real picky and choosy on which immigrants we kick out for stuff and which ones we keep.
The tea.
Because she's supposed to be at home wherever her home is. And it ain't over here with us.
Wait, is she really German?
She's something.
Oh, I thought she did the accent for fun. I didn't watch the Netflix show.
No, her accent was fake, but she is not a U.S. citizen. Mm-hmm. So she had to.
I told you already. My dad has wired the money. Or whatever.
She had to get permission to come to work to do this show and not get deported and it be a whole situation. So I don't love that part of it, but the grand scheme of things, no, I don't care. But I care.
Yeah. So Gabe was just telling us that she's also doing interviews that were like, if I win the trophy, it'll go in my closet. Like she's kind of caring like she's going to be on the show, which to me makes it sound like
she doesn't care.
Well, but they probably are doing it so people will hate watch it and then keep watching.
Comment below if you think Gabe should get a mic.
Yeah, should we get Gabe a mic?
We definitely should.
Because he be speaking up.
He got a lot of sense.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5 cents.
Especially when it comes to being my antagonist. And I'm already working with one, so let's talk about that.
But yeah, are you going to watch Dancing with the Stars? Do you watch Dancing with the Stars?
I have never seen a full season of Dancing with the Stars. The whole call in and vote, watch it 3 times this week. I say that, but I watch Big Brother. But I don't have to call in and vote. See, that's an extra step. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I love Phaedra. I guess we'll see. So that little pummel host boy, he could get me.
I feel like it's going to be one of those things where I keep up, but I don't know if I'm really going to tune in. But y'all let us know if you tune in and if we should watch.
Because we have decided we need a show.
We do need a show.
I will tell you, when Trader Season 3 rolls around,
that's going to be our show.
We will be watching that, and you will have no choice but to listen to me ramble on and on about it because I love Traders. So
okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, moving on along.
I want to talk about something else.
Okay.
I want to talk to you about Beetlejuice 2.
Okay.
Because I hated it.
I hated it too.
I hated it.
So bad.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we went and saw Beetlejuice 2 last week. We went the day before it was released because rich. But if I felt anything but, it was because I had to watch that movie. I love Jenna Ortega.
Well, you fell asleep, Blake. So what did you see and what did you miss?
Well, okay, first of all, movies that are good, I don't fall asleep in. Because what movie did I fall asleep in last time we were together? If. And guess what I thought about that?
It was bad too.
Not very good. The movie I watched with Gabe, what's it called? It's a Wonderful Knife. Do these sound like movies that you would stay awake for?
Not It's a Wonderful Knife.
It was about basically.
Let's get back to Beetlejuice.
No, it was funny because the whole movie, this Christmas killer is trying to get her, and at the end she's like, "Nobody wants to kill me. I'm just a lesbian." That is what the movie is about.
I'm so glad I didn't waste my time because that's 2 hours you could never get in.
That's even one that Regal, you're like, this wasn't even worth the free pass.
Seriously.
Okay.
Okay, but so for nostalgia's sake, you should go and see the movie because it was the part that was fun is that we were all together.
Yeah.
We went with 13 of our closest friends.
We did, and then 2 strangers tried to sit in the middle of us.
Hold on, we gotta talk about that for a minute.
Because I wasn't on that side, and I was like, "Oh, something's going down."
So I originally was gonna go and watch Bring It On outside.
Yes.
What's at the Centennial, whatever.
Bring It On Outside, the 6th sequel.
Where you watch it outside or whatever.
Yeah.
But we got our tickets too late. So we were like, okay, we'll tag along with the crew who's already going to see Beetlejuice.
That was me.
So because we're all Regal people or whatever, we get our tickets beforehand. So it was like 86 of us. And you can tell there was a gap in between the groups. So like say like 4 of us got 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nobody got 7, 8, and then the rest of the group got 9 through 14. If you are on the app and you see it is 2 big groups, why would you pick the 2 seats in the middle? So of course we honestly weren't even thinking about it that deep. So we just took the 2 seats that were in the middle.
Was not full.
It was not full. It was plenty of seats in there.
It wasn't a packed pre-show. It was like our row, another row, and then some people down at the front.
Yes.
That was it.
So we all squinched together because we all came together. It's a solid 12 of us. And a couple shows up. And they're like...
White woman.
And her man.
White woman tears. Here we go.
And she's like, those are our seats. Keep in mind, when nobody moving with no sense of urgency,
no.
We was like...
Raven's sitting up there with her legs up. She was like, oh.
Literally, I was like, you are not for real about to make us move.
Yeah.
And her man was like, it's cool. Like, y'all are cool. We'll just sit right here. And she's like, no, it's not. And he was like, no, it is.
Oh, gosh. I hope he broke up with her.
I was like, girl, you really gonna make us, and then you're gonna have to sit in between 2 groups of friends that you just pissed off.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm gonna whisper in your ear the whole movie.
Yeah. Oh, what's gonna happen? Or something's funny.
Just to be annoying.
Yes. Also, going into like the bigger umbrella of that apparently is a huge online debate. Do you think that movies should do the select before you go seating?
I do like the select before you go, but also if it's not a packed movie, I'm not about to make nobody get up.
No.
Like, it's not, if it's packed and I pick 2 seats and my seats aren't available, I will probably be like, hey, I'm not sitting on the front row. There's no more seats.
Yeah.
Can you get out of my seat? But if I walk into a theater and there's people sitting in my seats and I could just sit in the 2 behind them, I'm just gonna sit in the 2 behind them.
Literally, it's not that big of a deal.
It's not that deep.
Yeah. And if there's no people in the wheelchair, I'll go sit in one of those.
Exactly. Like it's not that deep.
Because I can charge my phone.
It's a charger over there?
Well, because it's for the wheelchair.
I didn't know it was an outlet over there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, where the space is for like an actual wheelchair. Yeah. So,
okay, cool.
Yeah. Anyways.
Go ahead, ADA. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Yes, come on, ADA. But all that to say, people are like, I miss the days when you had to go in and be like, excuse me, and you found a seat. Because let me tell you why I hated that. You go, excuse me, and this dumbass over here doesn't watch you squiggle by everybody, and they go, this seat's actually saved. And I'm like, it's not. Boom! That's what I'll do.
Whoa.
Teenagers have really gotten on my nerves the last couple weeks.
See. Goodness. But yeah, I give Beetlejuice a solid 3 out of 10. I thought Jenna Ortega was good. I thought Diane O'Hara was good. What is that lady name?
Catherine O'Hara?
Catherine O'Hara was
Diane O'Hara. That sounds like an airport.
She do look like, she kind of remind me of Diane Keaton. I think that's where we got mixed up.
Oh.
Something about them is similar to me in my brain.
Maybe their acting style? I don't know.
Maybe.
They don't seem similar to
They're
me
both
at
like
all.
older ladies.
Oh, okay. So we're being ageist on the pod today.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Catherine O'Hara was phenom. Gabe made a good point.
Okay.
That the messaging was a little like negative Nance.
The messaging?
Just that like women are stupid and are like easily taken advantage of by men.
Okay.
That men are predators. It just, there were, first of all, Beetlejuice is
crass.
Exactly. And like inappropriate. And it's like funny, even the first one with her being so young and him trying to marry her, like that's weird. Yeah. But there was
I did see a tweet for the first one that said, this movie's so funny you almost forget he's trying to make a child bride.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get that. And it's like not supposed to be like PC or whatever. But there was this like undertone of like, let me throw away my whole life, quite literally, for a man. I don't like that.
Who was throwing away? Again, I fell asleep.
The main character lady, what's her name? Lydia. And her daughter literally gave her life over.
Well, she thought she didn't know she was.
Yes, but
yeah.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
That little ghost was cute though.
Yeah.
So
was cute.
I will say this. I watched original Beetlejuice. I didn't get to watch it growing up for obvious reasons. If you don't know, I grew up very, but when I finally watched it, I was like, I just Don't gasp over there.
Was,
this is not a sitcom audience, Gabe.
Audible gasp from Gabe.
We literally, that should have the sitcom.
No,
Ooh.
I liked it as a kid.
No, it was too gross.
It's gross. And that's what I don't like.
The green goo, the snakes.
And that's where they lose me, because this one was gross. And I told, because Anthony was like, are you not gonna get popcorn? And I was like, I'm not gonna be able to eat it because it's about to be boogers.
Yeah.
And people getting their neck chopped off.
When we went and saw Alien Romulus, I went and got. Did you see it?
No, but the commercial, the preview.
Yes, I got yes, the alien blowjob. The alien blowjob. I'm sitting there eating chicken tenders from the movie theater, so we already know they're a grade below Cisco.
Yeah, that's.
And then I'm sitting there eating them. It tastes real gamey, and all of a sudden he goes, and I was like. I don't think I need these chicken tenders anymore.
No, it's so gross.
So I just continued to eat the icy, the pretzels, and the candy. I lost my appetite, but I didn't lose my appetite. You know what I mean? So yeah,
I gave it a 3 out of a 10.
I would probably say I would give it a 3 out of 10 as well. Maybe it could do a 4, but I fell asleep. Yeah. So I don't know.
So go see it for, like I said, get a group of friends together, spend some time together, go out and have a good time.
Go see it for that wonderful message. Women are dumb, and then discuss it. You know?
Yeah, just for the nostalgia of it all, I would go see it.
I guess, yeah. But my thing. Okay, hold on. One more thing. It felt like it was 8 storylines. That's the part I wanted to talk about.
I was like, why is this movie so long?
Yeah.
And what is happening?
And that's what a lot of people are saying. It was like, just there's certain, and we won't spoil, but there's just certain things. It was like, it happens, it wraps up, or it happens, and then the ending that you think should be big is fizzled.
Yeah.
And then the ones that you don't care about had a bigger ending.
And then it was fast, and then it was like too fast. It was just kind of all over the place.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
So okay. Anyways, go see it, I guess. Sure.
Moving on along. Hey everyone, it's Raven from Rewind the Podcast here. And if you're someone who's not really into reading, don't fast forward just yet. I've got something for you. I know picking up a book isn't everyone's cup of tea, but that's exactly why Audible is a game changer. Imagine enjoying amazing stories, bestsellers, and even life-changing nonfiction, all without having to actually sit down and read. With Audible, you can listen to audiobooks while you're driving, working out, or just chilling. It's like having a personal narrator in your pocket, turning every activity into a chance to get lost in a great story or learn something new. And hey, it's a lot easier than trying to find time to read a book, right? With an Audible membership, you get 1 free audiobook every month. Prime members, you get 2, and there's no pressure. You listen at your own pace. Plus, you get to keep your audiobook in your library forever. We've teamed up with Audible to offer you a sweet deal, a free 30-day trial, and your first audiobook free when you sign up at audibletrial.com/rewind. Trust me, even if you're not a reader, you're going to love this. Give it a shot and start listening to something amazing today. That's audibletrial.com/rewind. So I've been watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yes.
So I don't know if y'all were keeping up with the
Kardashians.
Talk
No.
On TikTok. So it's these group of Mormon young women in their 20s.
Okay.
And they were like, we want to be like the new face of like the church. We're progressive, and we drink and we party, we drink coffee, and we are hot.
Is that what they mean by drink?
No, they drink.
We have Coca-Cola and coffee.
No, they be drinking. And all this stuff, and we do dance routines together, and we're all hot, and we're moms, and we're Mormon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then it all fell apart, and we found out that they were swinging. And this is my big takeaway for what I've seen so far. Y'all 28. Well, some of the girls are really young, like 23, and they're from like 23 to 30. And it's like, this proves that getting married and having children don't make you an adult.
No, not at all. Not at all. Oh my gosh. Never mind. I'm not going to go personal.
They are very much acting like 20-somethings. And the sad part, and I'm sure they're great mothers. I'm not here to like judge anybody's motherhood at all, because I'm sure they're all everyone's doing their best. But they are dragging these kids through it.
So what's the point of the show? Is it just them trying to get mom talk back?
It's them trying to like navigate getting mom talk back, and like following them as individuals and what they have going on, and the drama amongst the group.
Okay, so then this is my next question, because I haven't watched a single episode. This seems very hot mess. It seems like white girls trying to be Real Housewives, but they didn't get on Real Housewives of Utah. Is that what it's called, Salt Lake?
Yeah.
So this is my question. when it says mom talk, is this a specific type of mom talk? Or are they literally like, we started like being moms on TikTok?
It's like their version of like Mormon mom talk.
Oh, so it has like when you're looking up mom talk, it's specifically Mormon.
It's like them.
I was like, because I've seen a white girl's homestead for years on the
Exactly.
internet. Okay.
No.
I was like, you didn't start nothing.
No, it's
Okay.
very much like this group of girlfriends. Because what happens is they realized that individually they had pretty good followings, but when they all came together, it blew up.
Mm-hmm.
So they have like a content house where they'll all go and
Hold
like.
on. The first red flag. We have a content house
Where they all go and film comments, and they were like, we saw
I say that as this studio's in my bedroom.
What are we doing in
It's
here?
not a house, it's a content space.
It is.
Yes.
But they were like, we realized that like our numbers were going up as individuals, and we were getting all these brand deals and making all this money. But the number one brand deal that is on the show right now is Whitney is having all of this internal conflict about promoting a sex toy.
Oh.
And she like goes to her mom and sister and she's like, should I do this? Like blah, 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 blah. And they're like, no. And she's like, I'm
Sex
going
is for baby making?
For $20,000, these people will want her to take a photo.
Girl. Just a photo?
And post it on
just a photo
on her Instagram.
For $20,000, I'd be like, here's the testicle tickler. Let me tell you what, I can stick it up my butt. I can do the little zzz, and we're gonna do it on camera because they offered me $5,000 more. That's what I'd be doing. And my mom doesn't
subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Literally, well,
and watch me use it
literally
for $20,000
a pop.
And then poor one of the girls, the little black girl. She's
okay, hold on. I don't mean to cut you off. Can I ask you a question?
For sure.
My next follow-up question would be, are there any black people on this show?
There's a girl, she's half-C. That's her.
Okay.
She's beautiful.
So she...
The blackness is hard. You got to look real good.
I was gonna say, when we watch these things about like little cult things or people fly, you are rare to find a black girl because they are like, mm-mm. Do you remember when we watched the show about Gwen Shamblin?
Yes.
And that black lady was like, miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with that bullshit. She was not doing it.
No shade, no disrespect. I had a wonderful experience as a member of the LDS church. I had to let them keep that.
Mm-hmm.
I had to let them keep
the schism.
I had to let them keep it because I was like, y'all ain't about to have me cussing people out in God's house.
Now, Raven on Real Housewives of Mormon Lives or the Lives of the Mormon, I don't know what it's called. I would watch you.
No, yeah. I was like, I know when something ain't for me.
Yep.
It's time for me to get my backpack, my purse, and my belongings and get the hell off.
I love the pancakes, though.
And I was, that Cabernet Sauvignon was calling my name.
Oh,
like,
yes.
Y'all go.
Like the Green Goblin. Raven, don't you want a Cabernet? I love that.
But
okay.
Yeah, but $20,000. And then the little black girl was like, I've never had an orgasm. She has 2 children.
Mm-mm.
And I'm like, oh, Lord, purity culture got you down bad.
Down bad.
But it's good so far. I'm going to keep watching it.
So you'll keep watching it.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll have to tell me, because right now I don't feel like there's enough to hook me in, because it just seems like another show of like white women whining.
It's a lot of white women whining.
Okay.
It's a lot of like conversations where you're like,
it's the vibe. It's off.
well, it's like, bitch, you look so good. Also, I have never heard so much cussing.
Oh yeah.
On a TV show in my life. These, don't watch it around your kids because it is this, that.
Stop, because you're making my job as an editor hard right now. We're trying to get monetized on the YouTube.
I was just telling you what they were saying.
Oh my god.
I don't say words like that because I'm a Christian.
Okay.
Not that they ain't Christians, but
yeah. Okay. Not to take it from fun entertainment to like, we're a religious podcast now. Mm-hmm. Well, one, a twofold question. One, how do you feel traditional, I'll say it that way, Mormon people are viewing the show? Do you think it was like when Big Love came out?
Well, that's 2 completely different things.
Okay.
I will say it is very sensationalized as far as the church aspect of this show. It borders a little bit of sacrilege in my opinion.
Okay.
Like they film it like the opening is at the temple. Like it's all very like Mormonism is the center of the show. Like it is a character of the show. And with these women and how they behave and how they speak, I can't imagine that they are happy with how they're portraying the church.
Well, it makes me wonder if there's a second season. Do you think the Mormon church temple is going to be like, you cannot film anywhere near here?
Well, yeah.
Because the first season you said they did.
Yeah, well, it's on the outside. And I don't know, like, what the provisions are or, like, what the rules are. But, like, one of the girls doesn't go to church because she's, like, already afraid. Like, Taylor, she's afraid she's going to get excommunicated because she's, like, admitted that she was a swinger on TikTok. Like, you know what I mean?
Mary, if you're going to do it, though, and then be under the brand, do it with your full chest. And that may be the thing that gets you excommunicated.
Like, but that's what her mom was like, yeah, you might. Like, I know someone who was excommunicated for far less.
Far less?
Yeah.
She wasn't swinging?
It wasn't a girl, but yeah.
Oh.
So, like, I'm not out to put that person in all the streets, but.
You don't have to say their name.
But yeah, like, it don't take a lot to get excommunicated from what I see, but you have to like go to, and this is where this is where it was hard for me as a Mormon. You have to always like go to your bishop and confess low key for like what you're doing. And I'm like, I'm not about to go tell this white man nothing for him to forgive me. He can't forgive me for
that part.
So like, I don't know.
The power does not rest in him.
And it's supposed to be like an accountability thing, and I get that, but like that just wasn't my vibe.
Okay,
so
yeah.
Yeah.
And the people out there who are listening, if you identify as a Mormon, and I promise we're not being disrespectful.
No, because listen, some of my closest friends are Mormon.
Yeah.
Like some of the people I love most in the world are Mormon. And it was a beautiful experience for me. Like it taught me so much about obedience and scripture study and like reverence and what it really means to like have scriptures be a part of your life. So it was really a great experience for me. I am no longer an active member. But I don't have nothing to say negative about them people because we live in a free country. You can
Google it.
You can face how you want to face.
That's true. Well, that led into my second question, which this may be. I think it's probably going to be weightier than I can ask it in a question. Was like, do you? This feels so like when I was in youth group. I was gonna say, do you feel like they're real Mormons? But I don't mean it like that.
Oh yeah, I
like,
know what you mean.
Do you like?
Yeah.
Put it in words because you do
like,
good at that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, are they like real representation of like what a normal Mormon is?
I guess too, but like maybe this goes back to my youth group days where they're like, we are Mormons who swing and have sex and drink and endorse Coca-Cola, and it's just like, okay, but at the end of it, like sometimes when people are like, oh, I'm a Christian, but I do this, and this, and it's like, well, brass tack. This may be some legalism coming out. I don't know, but it's like
Sadducees.
Yes, but I'm just like, is that? I don't know.
I know what you're trying to say.
Because in the last few years, I've deconstructed from my own like evangelicalness. So I'm redefining and kind of discovering what it means when I say I'm a Christian. So I feel like to be like, well, then how can they say this? Because I feel like that's almost the pot calling the kettle black.
No, they are Mormons. Like these women were married in the temple.
Yeah.
Like they like have made covenants with God and their partner. I'm pretty sure they're all sealed to their families and Mormons. You know what all that kind of stuff means. Like these are
going right over my head.
Members of the church. Are they following all of the rules? No. But like it's really hard to follow all of those rules. There's a lot of rules.
But also too, is that going by the societal rules of the church, or are we listening to God? You know what I mean? Yeah,
and it's like, and that's the thing. It's like when you're Mormon, you agree to kind of like live your life in a way that like people have authority over like regular people have authority over your do's and don'ts. Like they could come out and say anything and people just do. Like you
that's scary to me.
You can only wear one earring. Like, okay, now that's like,
well, I'm down for the count.
Do you know what I mean? Like or like men can't have their ears pierced. Like it's like all the like they could just, it could be anything on any given day. And that's a hard like way to live. It's, you can't swear, you can't have sex, you can't smoke cigarettes, you can't have coffee or hot drinks to the belly, but you can't have herbal tea, you can't have caffeine. And that's the thing, and that's where the legalism comes in, because it's like they're like, we were soft swingers, like we did everything but, and it's like, I don't
what was that, were they soaking?
No,
getting on the mattress
no, they were like doing everything but having penetrative sex.
So like sucking dick.
Yeah, and that's what the girl was like, I don't think it's like God's like, it's okay, they're only sucking. Like, I don't think that's how that goes. I don't think. Like, I think he's probably still like,
that's not your husband.
That's not how we.
No.
This is not what I intended.
Yeah. But you can watch all of that on the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It's really good. I'm gonna keep watching it.
Okay. Well, you
can
let me know.
It's really good, but it is entertaining.
Okay. Well, and I think maybe you have a tie to it. To me just sounds like I'd rather watch the Real Housewives.
It's Messy Boots.
I don't know. I think they saw Real Housewives of Salt Lake and said, how can we do this again?
No, those bitches are medicated and insane. It is different vibes.
But
it's
you
like
love it.
20-year difference in ages, and them bitches is crazy.
Receipts, credit cards, timeline.
They going to prison and shit over there.
Ooh,
so
I love it.
Whatever.
Yes, Jen Shaw, where you at?
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Okay. So moving on along. Let's keep it on pop culture. So I took us into religiosity.
I love religiosity.
So we can go deep on the pod sometimes. I would low-key love to do an episode about.
I don't want to do that.
I would. I'd also love to do one on growing up black. Not me, obviously. And then growing up gay.
Yeah.
I think we can have personal conversations. We can make it fun. Do you remember when I was gay? Like, you remember when you were black? You still are. Yeah. Okay. Okay, moving on along. Let's just talk about the VMAs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really excited.
I tried to get tickets.
You did?
Mm-hmm. I still don't know if I have them.
Is it?
But if I have them, I'm going.
When is it?
Tonight. Today. As of recording this podcast, it's Sunday, but tonight.
Okay,
Wednesday.
So it comes on tonight. I'm excited.
Well, they usually come on a Sunday, so I was kind of confused why it's doing midweek. But
yeah, whatever. We'll take it.
Yeah, MTV's kind of falling by the shambles.
Is there anybody you're excited to see performance-wise?
Chaperone. It'll be the first time we've seen her since the controversy.
Yeah.
Which is not really controversy.
Also, is this her first time performing at an award show?
Mm-hmm. An award show in general?
Because where have
It's definitely her first time at the VMAs.
But where have we seen her? Have we seen her in any other award show?
I don't think so.
I think this is her debut.
This is her debut.
Debut.
And people, people have called her the next Lady Gaga. People have said all this stuff. So we're gonna see how weird she gets it. Also, what is she gonna sing?
I think she's gonna do a medley.
You think she is?
She should.
I think because
I would do a Pink Pony, Good Luck Babe,
Feminine Nomenon,
Trio.
Yeah. What about Red Wine Supernova?
I love a Kink is Karma.
Kink is Karma.
But I don't think that's a single.
I don't think it is. I think if she had to, she could do a medley because people really like her, but maybe she'll stick it out and do one song. Didn't she recently? Didn't she recently sing a new song at a show? Was that her?
Oh yeah, but I don't think she's releasing that like that.
I don't need new. We don't need new hits.
Exactly, for your debut, don't play with us.
Yeah.
Sing a song we know.
Yeah. Or if you're gonna do it, you have to go like full Lady Gaga paparazzi and bleed from the stomach. Like, let's talk about it, because everybody wanted her to sing Poker Face.
I think she's gonna do a medley.
Yeah, I think it would be cool because Pink Pony Club came out in 2020.
I know, and I just feel like it's such a fun song, and with her, this being her debut, and everyone's being obsessed with her, I have a feeling she's gonna do it big.
Also, I'm sorry, I'm stuck on my own thought. The fact that we could have been locked in the house. God, what have you done to the Pink Pony girl? I don't know why the accent came in at the end, but we were dancing in the rain on me. Her time had not come yet.
Well, some people were.
Our friend Ellen, friend of the pod, she loves to let us know when she discovers somebody.
Exactly.
I was listening to Lana Del Rey 12 years before she was born. Okay, great. Well, I just discovered her the other day, and I like Lana Del Rey. So anyways.
It's true. I'm excited.
No shade, Ellen.
I know, right? I'm excited to see Sabrina because she's going to sing some songs.
I'm excited for Shawn Mendes to be there because Shawn Mendes, Camila Cabello, and Sabrina Carpenter are going to be there, and I love mess.
It's so messy because at the VMAs is notorious for a messy camera, like close up on somebody's face.
Back to this bitch over here who has something to say about me in the press. Miley, what's good?
The Justin Timberlake. I mean, they've been like doing this for years where they love to zoom in on somebody's face. Kanye, when Taylor performs.
You get your start at the Wendy Williams show so you can graduate to the VMAs.
Literally. So I'm excited to see that too.
Yeah, I'm interested in that performance. Benson Boone's going to be there, but Sabrina and Chapel are my big ones.
They're the top.
I think we need a moment again. The last few years of the VMAs, it's been like fun to watch.
I think they've been hyping it up like there's going to be a moment.
Well, are they planning a moment?
I don't know. I feel like, okay, this is the thing.
Tell me.
those kind of moments, like I'm gonna let you finish, or when Lil Mama got up there and did a pose with them, like those kind of moments are not, you can't write that.
Well, isn't the kiss between Britney and Madonna, didn't that happen last minute?
No, that was, the three of them talked about it right before they went out.
Okay, got
yes.
it. But that seems kind of last minute.
Yeah, it's a little last minute. Yeah,
okay.
It's giving last minute.
Yeah.
So like I feel like that kind of stuff you can't plan, but I do think it's going to be a good show.
Oh, I do too. Yeah.
Like I think it's gonna like be one of the better like shows that it's been
we've
in a
got
few
like
years.
the stars.
Yeah,
right
because
now.
it's like actually people showing up.
Yeah.
Is Taylor going?
Yeah, she's nominated. She's got the most nominations. We got invited to a VMA watch party, and Raven's friend of the pod, Anthony, said, I would like to go if someone's not going to complain every time a certain favorite artist of mine wins. And Raven said, and what?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, and I'm going to keep it a buck. And if you got a problem with it, I'm going to say, take it to God or your mama, because I don't care. If the album was good, I wouldn't trip.
Which is funny because people will go to the mat saying it's her best album, and I do not agree. And I love Taylor Swift. I was 12th row for that Eras tour. I do not agree.
Like, if it was good, I'd get on board. But, like, if she comes up here and sweeps for that over, like, some really good albums, I'm going to have that attitude.
Yeah, well, the whole reason we're talking about it, too, is we're going to pick our, like, who's going to win. Mm-hmm. So I know some of what's nominated, but, like, what's nominated? Like, what is she going up against? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and
look it up on our
predictions.
phones. Yeah, okay. Do you think Taylor Swift's going to announce something?
It's on brand. She loved to, sorry, but I'm not trying to hate on this lady because I don't know her. She loves to make a moment about her. And I feel like in a night where everyone's really excited about the new girls and you know how she feels about, then we going to see how long this Sabrina Carpenter girl romance going to last.
Well, this is my thing. That
they coming up on her ass.
Well, this is my thing, too, about that is I feel like maybe one of the reasons I'm excited for the VMAs this year is it's not like Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish.
It's like new people.
It's like new people, and it's like they can truly have their moment. I mean, yeah, like Taylor's going to be there, and Katy Perry's getting the Vanguard Award or whatever. And
that's going to be fun.
That is going to be cool. But I'm just like, the way you said that was funny. I'm just like, it's going to be cool to be like, to see Sabrina do her thing, Chappelle.
Not Chappelle!
I am tired. I've been traveling for 2 days.
He goes on one flight to like Minnesota, and he's like jet lag. Like he's been in.
First of all, no, eat my ass. We turned the air off for 20 minutes in here, and you're ready to go to court. Don't talk to me about hard times. Minus all like the.
Make you feel it. All right, so let's start with video of the year. So the video of the year nominees are Ariana Grande, We Can't Be Friends, Billie Eilish for Lunch, Doja Cat for Paint the Town Red, Eminem for Houdini, SZA for Snooze, and Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone for Fortnite.
For video of the year?
For video of the year.
Okay, if I'm picking,
I already know who I'm picking.
We Can't Be Friends.
100,000%.
100%. That
video is the video of the year.
That video made me cry.
If anybody else gets that, this is rigged.
Never saw Paint the Town Red. Never saw Lunch. I heard it was.
Oh, that's a cute video.
Houdini. Eminem. Did he have a comeback?
Yeah, he did.
Did I miss it?
You missed it.
Oh, okay. Snooze by SZA. Good song. I didn't see the video. And then Fortnite. I was like, okay, you have his tattoos on your face.
Yeah. So we're locking in Ariana for that one.
Yeah, locking in.
All right. Okay. Now it's for Artist of the Year.
So for Artist of the Year, we've got Ariana Grande, Bad Bunny, Eminem, Sabrina Carpenter, SZA, and Taylor Swift. If it's up to you,
I'm picking Sabrina.
I'm picking Sabrina.
All day, every day.
She's had a great year.
She's had a fantastic year.
She's had a great year. I discovered, I knew some of her songs that I liked, but when Espresso came out, she was the girl of the summer. Also, the fact that Billboard said the song of the f***ing summer was Morgan Wallen and Post Malone.
Drunk.
Lick my
literally drunk.
Like we're basing off. You ain't basing off
nothing.
It was a Brad Summer bitch, and we were all listening to Espresso.
Exactly.
Please don't play that game. I know you love to suck country radio's dick, but get off of it.
Morgan Wallen dick suckers are like the worst.
Oh my gosh.
And they are
the real lives of Morgan Wallen knives.
Literally, it's like it's so annoying because like. Ew. All right, Song of the Year. We've got Beyonce for Texas Hold'em, Jack Harlow, Lovin' on Me, Kendrick Ooh, Lord. Who's Kendrick Lamar? Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso. Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone, Fortnite. And Teddy Swims, Lose Control.
So,
it's a
this
hard
one's
one.
hard. This one's hard.
If I'm being honest,
Keeping it a buck.
if I'm gonna keep it a buck, for me personally, the song of the year is Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar.
That was, I remember when we recorded that podcast episode, that was one of our longest topics that we talked about because within 3 days, there was a lifetime.
I just feel like for what it was, I listened to that song on repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Repeat. So it's hard to pick that over Espresso.
Yeah.
It's also hard to pick that over Texas Hold'em because those three for me I listen to a lot.
Yeah.
But if I had to go back and look at the most listened song, it's probably gonna be Not Like Us.
See, I like Not Like Us, but I'm between Espresso and Texas Hold'em. Espresso I've worn out, but Texas Hold'em, it like you go somewhere, you can dance to it, you can do all that, and it was out a little bit earlier. But I feel like I don't want to say staying power. That sounds bad, but like. When it's now because of what I do and stuff, when I hear Texas Hold'em, I'm like, oh, I've heard this one a lot.
Texas.
Yeah, but Espresso, I don't know. Since I picked Sabrina for Artist of the Year, I'm gonna pick Texas Hold'em for this. Oh, Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we can talk about that in a minute.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, sounds good.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, best new artist.
We got Benson Boone. We've got Chapel Roan, Gracie Abrams,
Shaboozey,
Teddy Swims, and Tyla.
I'm going with Chaperone.
I'm going with Chaperone too.
Yeah.
So this is a really good. I would love for Shaboozey to win because I'm always rooting for everybody black. I also love Tyla. But yeah, I think Chapel's gonna take it, and I honestly think she deserves it.
She's worked really hard. She's had a meteoric rise.
Yeah.
I will say this, and I know I keep getting off topic with these, but Shaboozey, the fact that he has had an 8, I think maybe going on 9-week #1 as of this podcast releasing in country music on a debut single, and they are not talking about it, is actually standard, but is still surprising given everything. And I'm just like, whatever. So if I had to pick a second, I would pick him, but Chapel Roan is going to be
I think
my first
Chapel Roan's going to take it too.
I don't know. What is the push performance?
I have no idea.
Skip it.
No, I don't know what a push performance is, but I'm just going to pick my favorite person on this list.
It looks like it's going from since the last time they did it.
Now, let me tell you about somebody I love.
This is giving fake category.
I know. But let me tell you about somebody I love. Victoria Monet.
And
the fact that her, Chapel, and Coco are in the same category for something is really hard for me. But performance-wise, Victoria Monet, that's what everyone was talking about, how great her performances are. So I'm gonna go with her for that one.
I'm gonna go with I just don't know what this category is about. Push performance, did they like it? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go with so Gabe said it was basically an award to push them out into the, you know what, I really liked her and I know you fucking lying. I'm gonna go with Coco Jones because that was my first exposure. You gotta tell the people, you gotta finish your sentence. You didn't finish the sentence. Gabe was saying that it's a performance to push people out like into the spotlight. It's for not artists that aren't really well known. You just stopped talking. Because people know me. If you're a fan, you know me. And you knew what I was saying. You
literally said it's a performance with push. You know what? I'm gonna pick Coco Jones.
You know, because the audience is bagging what I'm mowing. Okay, they're unwrapping what I'm gifting. They're sizzling what I'm cooking.
All right. Okay? I love Coco Jones too, but I'm gonna
So with that said,
I'm
gonna go with Coco Jones.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Victoria Monet for that one.
Best collaboration. Raven and Blake on Rewind the Podcast. Next category. No, not really. Okay. Post Malone and Morgan Wallen. I just saw that one first, so I'm annoyed. We're going to start at the top. Drake featuring Sexy Red and SZA, Rich Baby Daddy. Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Wannabe. Jess Murph with Jelly Roll, Wild Ones. Young Cook featuring Lotto 7. Post Malone, Morgan Wallen, I Had Some Help. Taylor Swift, Post Malone, Fortnite.
I'm going to go with Taylor Swift and Post Malone for Fortnite for me.
See, Raven gives her the flowers when she gets them.
Yeah, no, that's the best collab. It was a great collab.
It was a great collab. Actually, Young Cook and Lotto, I might go for that. That was a really big song.
How'd that song go?
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No. I've never heard that in my life.
No, I'm basing this one mainly on who I think is going to win. I think it's going to be that one. Okay. Best pop.
Best pop. We have Camila Cabello. Dua Lipa,
Dula Peep,
Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae, and Miss Taylor Swift.
I'm going to vote for Sabrina.
Ooh.
Dua Lipa gave us a fun little record. Tate McRae has some bops, but I like Sabrina.
That's hard.
I'll tell you who's not winning.
Camilla?
Never mind.
Tell us.
It's Camilla, but her fans are worse than Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift put together. So
yeah.
I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut.
Ooh. I'm gonna say Sabrina's gonna take this one.
You think?
They love to get Taylor something, but I think I hope Sabrina takes that one.
Oh, well, also she wasn't the best pop. It was the best sleepy time tea.
It's true.
So if there's best sleepy time tea, Taylor, you got my #1 vote. Best hip hop.
All right, we got Drake featuring Sexy Red and SZA for Rich Baby Daddy. I
have never heard that song.
Yeah, you haven't?
I don't think so.
You got Eminem for Houdini, Glorilla for Yeah Glow. You got Gunna for F You Mean. You got Megan Thee Stallion for Boa, and you've got Travis Scott featuring Playboi Carti for Fiend.
I'm about to really whiten myself. I don't know if I've heard any of these.
Yes, you have. Yeah, Glow.
Oh, okay. Well, then that one.
Yeah, Glow.
I've heard that one.
I'm either going to pick.
I wish it was Megan Thee Stallion Hiss, because that was lit.
I think I'm going to pick Glorilla, because I love that song, and I want a girl to win. It's either going to be Glorilla or Megan, and I feel like Megan wins a lot, so I'm going to go with Glorilla.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's do Best R&B.
Best R&B. Alicia Find Her Key, Lifeline. Mooney Long, Made for Me, SZA Snooze, Tyler Water, Usher, Summer Walker, 21 Savage, Good Good, Victoria Monet, On My Mama.
I'm going Victoria Monet all day, every day.
I'm going to vote for Victoria Monet. Victoria? What is wrong with
Victoria Monet? The Tyler Water, though, was huge.
It was, but I felt like it was like a wave, if you will.
Okay. Best alternative. We've got Benson Boone for Beautiful Things. We've got Bleachers for Tiny Moves. Hozier for Too Sweet. Imagine Dragons, Eyes Closed. Linkin Park, Friendly Fire. And Teddy Swims, Lose Control.
But it was live. I'm going to, knowing how crazy that song was on TikTok, I'm going to go with Beautiful Things.
There's beautiful things that I got. Please stay. And Imagine Dragons, the Finest Singer Award should go to old boy. God, talk about Mormons who out here looking good.
You said I will spin that pineapple upside down.
So fine.
He
and
is.
Thick. He's like thick. I love a thickums. Okay, I'm going to go with Benson Boone.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Benson Boone.
We're both going to do Benson? Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Best Rock. This is given Grammys. I didn't realize there were so many awards.
Me either. We're going to have to skip some of these because we don't know these people. Okay, let's do
cinematography?
Choreography. So for best choreography, we have Bleachers, Tiny Moves, Dua Lipa for Houdini, Lisa for Rockstar, Raw Alejandro for Touching the Sky, Tate McRae, Greedy, and Troye Sivan, Rush.
Oh, okay. If it was Got Me Started by Troy, it would be him.
That's hard.
I'm gonna say Tate McRae.
I'm gonna say
Tate McRae.
love that choreography.
Oh yeah,
it's so good.
I'm gonna go with her.
Oh,
and
but
she does it down. Is she performing?
I hope so.
I hope so, because she will give us.
I think I'm gonna say Tate McRae too.
Tate McRae.
Yeah, cause she be out here.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Man, I really wish we could have revealed who we think is going to win Best Editing, but, that's on our Patreon.
Okay, let's talk about the performers. They got 99 folks performing, so it's going to be, the ones that stuck out to me were Megan, Sabrina, Chapel, Sean, Camilla,
Meg Thee Stallion.
I started with her.
Okay, see, I'm already bored.
Teddy, Benson Boone.
Yep. Carol G.
It's gonna be a long night.
It's gonna be a long night, and we're gonna be there with you. We're gonna film some stuff.
LL Cool J, Lenny Kravitz.
Yes, that will be fun.
That will be fun.
I love when
He's
we get
great.
a little bit of the flavor from back in the day.
Yeah. Why are you sitting back so far?
I'm relaxed.
Act like you want to be here.
I'm literally relaxed. Both of y'all shut up.
But yeah, I'm excited for the VMAs. I feel this is the first time I've been excited for VMAs in a while.
Yeah.
Do you know what else I'm super excited for? Kendrick Lamar will be the halftime performer for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Blake.
No, I'm not going to piss you off.
Pretend.
No, I'm not going to pretend, because I have to be real on this podcast. But I will say, I don't know, in my head, off the top of my head, I don't know if I know that many Kendrick Lamar songs. So when Not Like Us is going to come on, I'm gonna whoop and holler. And then that other one that's like, sit down, be humble.
Okay.
And damn.
Okay.
But I'm being vulnerable with you right now, and I hope you'll not bite me like a snake, but nudge me like a gopher. I don't know. But I don't know that many, so it's not that I'm not excited. I think it's really great. I also think it's really great that Drake is probably having a very bad day. But
Drake's somewhere.
Yeah.
Never mind.
We're going to just let it slide right there.
Salted his ice cream with his tears.
There you go.
Poor
But
thing.
I just, I'm always ready for like a pop girly. And so for the last 5 years, they've been like, it's going to be Miley Cyrus. I'm like, no, she's not going to do that.
I am so excited for Kendrick because he is such an artist.
Yeah.
That it's always, I mean, think about the last like few performances he did for football, for shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like he did the one in LA for Dr. Dre, remember? And it's like, it's not just the music, it's the visuals, it's the choreography, it's the looks, it's the songs, it's all the things. And I think he is going to bring the house down. One thing that makes me a little concerned is the fact that he does have a lot of swearing. And he does not rap to a backing track. Well, they're all pre-recorded from my understanding, so I think sound-wise that'll be good. So like I'm excited to see like what he brings to the table creatively.
Yeah, but they don't pre-record the Super Bowl.
That's what they said they do.
I know they pre-record the dress rehearsal.
Oh.
And then they play it because, you know, when Alicia Keys, some people, you know, they threw that version on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're doing like the actual, yeah.
But it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Because I believe in you, Kendrick.
And I'm excited. I just don't know your songs like that.
Yeah.
So.
And we just can't help people for their bad taste. But thank you all so much for watching our episode of Rewind the Podcast today. Blake, take us out.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Rewind the Podcast. If you want to listen to other episodes of Rewind the Podcast, you can listen on Google Podcasts. Nope, doesn't exist anymore. You can listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you like podcasts. I'm not going to tell you what you like because you are a grown adult and you know what you like. But if you want to listen and watch us at the same time, let's see how I rescued that, on YouTube and see our beautiful faces, you can watch us on the YouTube. Make sure you listen, comment, subscribe, and sign up for sign up for alerts because we are releasing new stuff every day when you least expect it. So, not like every day.
Every
but
day.
like every day.
I was like, it's a
You
big
know what?
expectation.
I'm tired. Raven.
Thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure to see you. Well, really, technically, you be seeing me. But you can find me on social media at I am Raven Dawson.
And you can see more of her at onlyfans.com. No, not really.
No.
I am chronically online. You can find me anywhere there's a social media site at Blake Rackley. And with that being said, we will see you
next week.
Next week. Will you rub my leg?
No.
Oh,
Toodles.
okay. Bye.
Bye.